NTLA closed the session of Friday, the 17th of October 2025, with a fractional loss of a fractional gain of 0.32%. Okay, the underlying trend is a bullish one, and the stock has been printing high. It's been on a on a bullish trend since the 22nd of August, and it has not closed below its 10-day moving average since it crossed above it on the 15th of September. Okay, so yesterday made it the second straight session of losses. Even at that, maybe it's still not. It may still not close below. Even at that, it didn't close below that moving average. In any case, the extrapolation is saying that it's going to continue the extrapolation. I mean, the contraction going all the way towards Friday the 24th, and then after that, there might be a brief bounce that may hold towards Wednesday, the 5th of November. Okay, no guarantee that that will be the case. Projections are currently saying 15.16 it's a downward projection, 24.44, 24.81. We know it has this intraday high of 26.98 it printed on the 9th of October. Okay, so you can easily imagine that all of its moving averages are trending robustly. Okay, nothing here is negative, but we need to see more higher projections. Nothing here at all. We need to see higher projections. Let's see. Can we try and see whether we can find out? We can. Let's use this intraday high. Okay, before we do that, we could just have a look at the 4 hour chart. Okay, on the 4 hour chart, you can clearly see the uptrend easily displayed. Okay, here the extrapolation is not saying anything to the downside. It's more of a high prices going all the way towards the 28th of October. Okay, projections are currently saying as of yesterday, beginning with the downward projections, we have 18.59, 19.79, 21.74. Upper projections 28.99. That's actually higher than the 26 we saw on the on Thinker Swim here, 26.98. But that 26.9 it was printed is actually it was actually printed. It tested it, but this 28 is just still a projection. So 28.99, 31.71, 33.38. You may have had previous. Okay, no, nothing higher before. 33.38 is. We'll keep that. We'll take that. That's quite modest. Yeah. Okay. Price pressure momentums here are all strongly trending. Okay. Wow. Okay. It's okay. Yeah. It has printed two straight session of losses. So yeah, we have a bearish 10 period moving average on this 4 hour chart, but we can actually see it's actually improving. You can clearly see here it bounced. So selling pressure is losing steam, it's decelerating. Yeah, it's decelerating. Okay. Well, decelerated and also got bearish. So it's a battle of. It's been a battle of bears and bulls on the stock, especially in that post-market session on Friday the 17th. Yeah, it went from suddenly trending. So no, it went from neutral to bearish. Okay, yeah, it went from neutral to bearish. I think what's yeah okay. Yeah, it went from neutral to bearish. Yeah. Okay, so we could also try and have a look at this market grid to see what it's going to give us in terms of trading range. Okay, let's see what we have. Okay, okay, the range is between 25.87 and 23.65. It's closed that session at 24.99, so it's 24.99. So where is it going to be now? 24.99. Okay, so it's in between the resistance and the support zones, just neutral as things stand right now. So It could go either way. It can go either way. And but the trajectory is to the upside. So when the market resumes on Monday the 20th, yeah, Monday 20th, the odds of it testing 25.02 is there. It has already printed such a price, even all the way towards 25.87. It has done so, given this intraday high of 26.98 and traded on the ninth. That was ninth was Thursday. Okay, we could also have a look at the daily chart to see what the this market grid is going to give us there. Okay, the market grid here, the stock is pointing downwards. The trajectory is downward. Let's see. Here the projections are saying, I think it's a lot wider here, 22.51 to 27.31, and okay, here it is. Okay, here it's also neutral as well, in between the resistance and the support. So yeah, it may well test 24.34, even though on the daily chart the reverse is the case. You may the odds the trajectory is for it to probably test higher prices, but here on the daily chart is more of lower prices. Yeah, it's a mix of things, and it could go either way. It's a mix of things. It could go either way. So yeah, let's see more what our readout is saying about the stock. Okay, for some reason the readout is not playing. Okay, just give me a minute. I'll try again and see if I can play it. Yeah, it should come up hopefully. It should come up. Yeah, just give it a minute. Give it a second. Okay. Intellia Therapeutics, NTLA, Yeah. has captured significant market attention after becoming the most shorted U.S. stock with a market capitalization exceeding $1 billion, as short interest spikes to 31.80%. This elevated short positioning reflects growing skepticism from a segment of the market, particularly against the backdrop of increasing US China trade tensions, which are rattling investor sentiment across multiple sectors, including biotech. The company, a prominent player in gene editing and CRISPR-based therapies, has often been viewed as a high risk, high reward bet. While many investors remain optimistic about its pipeline potential and groundbreaking technology, short sellers appear to be focusing on cash burn rates, regulatory hurdles, and clinical development timelines as pressure points. This surge in short interest also highlights broader market volatility, where risk off sentiment is pushing traders to bet more aggressively against speculative or pre commercial biotech firms. Some market participants believe the heightened short activity could set the stage for increased price swings, especially if upcoming trial results, partnership announcements, or macroeconomic developments shift sentiment suddenly. With such a high short interest, NTLA has also entered the radar of traders monitoring for potential short squeeze scenarios should positive catalysts emerge.
However, the elevated bearish positioning equally signals caution among institutional investors, underscoring how external geopolitical pressures and internal company fundamentals are converging to create a volatile trading environment.
Okay, thank you very much for watching this video.